Hi, my Siren Kings and Queens. This is Makana, and I'm here to do our reading. And today we're just gonna have a little fun and find out what the person on your mind is up to that they don't want you to know about. Okay, let's get a little juicy, okay? I feel like we're in an interesting time. There's a lot of transits going on that are making life really hectic and stressful. And I know you have burning questions. So let's just get right into it and let this one be a little juicy, okay? So, first card, King of Spears. So we have some masculine energy, Eight of Pearls, Ten of Pearls reversed. Okay, so we have a King of Spears. I'm going to do a second row of cards for confirmation. And I'm going to draw oracle cards as well. Okay. Okay, we have a Queen of Coins. Sorry, Nine of Coins, but she's definitely looking like a queen. Okay. Hanged Man in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Oh, this is juicy already. Okay. And then we have for our oracle cards. Actually, we're gonna pause on those. I really wanna. I don't want to keep you waiting too long because, yeah. So, looking at what's going on, there's a masculine energy who is feeling a little bit lost, a little like he wants to get a clear message, let's say from his guides. And the guides are kind of like, hey, we noticed that you're feeling a little down, or at least he thinks it's his guides. It might be some trickster energy. I feel like he feels like he's being called because of kind of like money situation. Money has not been flowing, let's say. It's been kind of like stuck, and this is making him feel like he can't have his happily ever after. I'm saying he, but this is sacred masculine. This could be anybody. Anyone has masculine and feminine aspects, but this masculine energy is feeling a sense of not seeing their happily ever after, and they're being sort of seduced by some wealthier calling. It could be someone else of influence. This feminine energy has like something that they're holding, something very tender in their arms. And this to me looks like a kind of like wounded inner child energy. So maybe this masculine is actually what I feel like the striving, the longing is to connect with the sacred mother, as to connect with that sense of security. But what we're seeing here is impatience, and what we're seeing here is a lack of control. And the impatience and lack of self-control is actually going to turn away that sacred mother, and she is not going. I'm getting a sense of like he wants to be seen as this like glowing eminence, like it's like, yes, I'm on the right track, I'm doing the right thing, I'm upright. But what he doesn't see is that he's still kind of snagged. See this little rope? He's caught up, and what he's caught up in is this hurry, this sense of rushing towards what he feels like will give him that sense of perceived happily ever after, this masculine energy. Again, not specifically male, female. Okay, so now we're going to draw our oracle cards. And so we have life's purpose, happy life, reversed, and slow down to relax. Okay, so yeah, what else I see that this masculine, it's just like, yeah, this actually mirrored these two cards. This looking up to the heavens, like, where's my purpose? Why can't I figure this out? What? So their struggle, they have this internal struggle that is from their own inner emptiness. They're not seeing the happily ever after. I feel like it's caught up in a sense of like that sense of masculine pressure to provide. This individual doesn't have that sense of stability. How can they provide it then for another? Slow down to relax. Okay, so that's really the message that this individual is like hopefully coming towards. Like if this person is on a path of growing and healing and repairing, because I do see this is coming from a wound, like a wound from a mother figure, and maybe even played out again with other feminine energies, but or it could be masculine energies as well. But what I see is that if this is playing out in this relationship, situationship, friendship, connection, that if you see this individual rushing toward things, rushing in, you need to just give them a message. Let's take this slow. We need to slow down. This can't be rushed. And especially if it's a business connection, because the money here, it's like these get rich quick schemes. It's like it's what everyone wants to hear, but is it really sustainable? Is it really what is filling your cup? So finding a way to make these actions filling your cup day by day, not focus just on the end game, not being like mind game end gamers where just like I'm so fixed. I gotta get my fix. I've gotta fill my cup. I've gotta get the money. I've gotta get the stability. I gotta get happiness, serenity now. That's chasing your own tail. That's a goal that never really gets met. There's never enough money, enough happiness, right? Because if it's always like chasing that elusive thing, then the minute you acquire it, you're chasing the next thing. So just be careful here, because if they're approaching you this way, the minute that they have like sort of like, I got what I want, on to the next thing. Okay, so you need to remind them to slow down, not even just for the sake of the connection, but for their own dang sake. Okay, so just like slow down, enjoy the ride. It's about the journey, not the destination. And the journey is connecting to yourself. The journey is connecting to this moment. The journey is connecting to the day by day that has little wins, and focusing on what is abundant now and what I'm not taking in, what I'm not soaking in. And it's not your job to teach this person. Like, I'm not getting that. What I'm getting here is that this really is a lesson for you, because sometimes we attract energies that mirror us. Like what's coming in is 100% gonna find some reflection. I'm not saying it's all you. I'm just saying that it's gonna find some reflection in you. So just take responsibility for your part. And then sometimes it's just not aligning, and you're like, oh, actually, I really do like to savor and slow down, take it slow. And I see that this person just can't, so maybe that's just not aligning. But if you just gently let them know like what is important to you, that might be enough even to inspire this person to find their own like way toward that kind of peace that ultimately is like what we're all looking for, like the happiness, the money. That's so we can get the peace. But if we can have the peace right now, that's also going to support us in getting the money. That's going to support us in every step and every day by day. And we're not going to see this happy life as this unattainable, outside, pie in the sky, cloud pipe dream. We're going to be able to spiral in. See this going within and connecting to. See, the life's purpose also has the spiral. And this is not an accident, because we're meant to find the deeper and richer meaning here in the heart specifically. So they're looking outside for what ultimately can be found within. And we do need to look outside too. Like, we need to leave our door. We can't just live in a cave, and we need to find purpose and meaning and connecting with others. That is amazing. So I do think that there's a reason why you're drawn to this individual, but maybe let's just draw a few cards to find out. So what is the reason for the connection? Is there a cosmic reason? Is there a lesson? Tell us what's the reason for this connection? This came on the floor. 4 of Cups. Okay, so And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so you both are learning how to take your time and find stability. That is like really, yeah, like, because you may be like not as feeling like that same sense of rush and hurry. Maybe you are, but I don't get that sense. I think that's the other person's energy. What I'm reading into for you is that you're a little confused by it. You're a little like, I do have trouble though with timing. So maybe you're like wanting this person to hurry up and change, wanting this person to hurry up and grow up, slow down, calm down. That also is impatience. That also is needing to honor timing, right? That also is needing to slow down just within yourself and just check in and like, why do I need this from this person right now when that is not what the timing is saying? Like, the timing is saying that there's something juicy in this moment right now for me to evolve. And so what I get for that is the Page of Pentacles. And that's really about, yeah, being willing to be brave, to quest outwardly, to be able to go into those dark places. And here it's reversed. In the reversal, I'm reading this as a sense of blockage around the, like, blocking your own desire to, like, explore sort of like a forbidden realm, like, and not forbidden in like maybe the sense that's coming to your mind, but I'm thinking of forbidden, like nothing like specifically naughty, is more like the parts of yourself that you've closed yourself off from, like your shadow. And seeing your shadow as like a living entity, because like there are parts of us that we've like splintered off, shaved off, and be like, I don't like that, that needy, or that grouchy, or that unstable, or that sad downer person. Like, we're just gonna, no, we're not gonna look at them. We're gonna just like hide that away in a little closet somewhere. But like all aspects of you need to live, breathe, and see and witness and be alive and long to like that reaching outwards, like that part of you that is like afraid to reach outward. That's because there's a part of you that's pulling you back in, and that part of you that's pulling you back in actually has the key to you reaching outward. Does that make sense? So like you need to reach in to reach out. Okay, so like in order to connect with this person meaningfully, this sacred masculine, and be like, hey, let's just be present. Let's just, yeah, in order to find that connection, that meeting point where you both are like finding that, yeah, actually, this is really nice coming together. Actually, there's so much that is abundant right now, and we don't need to like manifest it yesterday. Like, it's coming in its right timing. Okay, I'm just going to draw one more card here. Seven of Pearls, reversed, which this card is about holding on to the past and the blockage around it. I actually see that it's like, this is the time to let something go. Like, and I don't necessarily mean this connection, but maybe if that resonates for you. But what I see here, I don't specifically see that. What I see for you is a shadow. Like, you're letting go of a fear around facing a shadow. So you finding this bravery and courage within yourself is going to exponentially allow you to just find clarity in all situations and navigate through when others sort of bring up their confusion, and they may not know how to ask for what they need. Like, I feel like sometimes we all need some guidance, but we may be feeling too vulnerable to say, hey, I'm feeling really lost in the sauce, or like I'm in a fog and I don't know what to do, where I'm going, or like I want to bring this connection forward. This is a meaningful connection to me. You're a meaningful person to me, but I don't know how to unmask this insecurity in me, actually like resolve the hurt I feel around not being enough. I don't know how to be enough. But maybe I already know that it's not about that. It's just about this fear I have about being enough. But even so, like, I can't communicate why to you right now. But what I feel is that I'm not enough. And I know you may disagree with that. And I know it's not about having all the money right now, or having all my ducks lined up in a row, or being totally happy all the time. I know intuitively you accept me as I am. And I feel like I'm channeling what they want to say right now. I'm holding something really precious in my hand, and it's like I can't hold on to it because I'm afraid I'm going to drop it, or I'm afraid I'm not going to treasure it properly because I'm so focused on what I need to achieve in my life in order to treat that pearl with the proper respect that it needs. So hold on and just bear with me, or don't, but just let me know that it's okay that we're figuring this out. I think is what they want to say. That's coming really. That was a strong channel. Okay, so that's your message for today. That's what they're up to. I hope that I didn't scare you with like I did say something about a temptation. Well, just gonna clarify that really quickly. Like the temptation to find this security. Okay, so we do have this like page energy that is like the novice energy, the kind of like the cad, the rascal, the rascallion. I know what's best, but here it's reversed. So it's actually like I feel like this person already has some doubt around what they're drawn, what kind of things like these get rich quick schemes or other things that may tempt their energy to like jump in, dive into something that's not good for them. And I do see temperance here, and that is actually wonderful. Like, wow, this person is doing their work in their own way. Yeah, they're frustrated though, and they have the Hierophant reversed. I feel like they know they need to go within, but it's the last thing they want to do because it feels crazy in there. But the temperance is showing up regardless, so they're gonna have to face what they're avoiding in themselves. But maybe it's like they feel like they've been constantly. I feel like that's the feeling. It's like I've been constantly faced with how I'm not enough, or I'm not ready, or there's all this shit going on, and I'm not handling it well, and I know I'm supposed to like confront my demons, and I just don't want to because I feel like they just live with me and they follow me everywhere. But the funny thing is that sometimes the very thing that we're resisting because we think, oh, like this just haunts me, this just hounds me. And yeah, sometimes we don't want to feed into it, but I do feel like that there is an element of like, if I just look at it and just like don't let it have power over me, just be like, yeah, I see you, big scary dark thing. Like, what like that's power, right? Like we have to embody that victory. That's what I see this person is actually starting to realize as we see the deer here, and that is going to change a lot for them. So they're cultivating some power in this darkness, in this cave of mystery. So I guess like the message I get for you, for your connection, is like let them cultivate this cave of mystery. I said cage for you. So it's like you're perceiving them living in a cage, but try to see it as a cave, and try to trust their process and trust your process, and trust that like what they're wrestling with, they're actually gonna be making good choices, because there's stability for this connection, at least for the time being. And there's something about a right timing. I'm gonna look at the bottom of the deck too. 3 of Cups. Yeah, like you're meant to share something, share an experience maybe. So when that experience comes in, if this person invites you to something, and it resonates for you, and you don't feel like they're in this crazed energy, but like they're in that temperance energy, then you can appropriately consult your guides and see what resonates. But I feel like it's gonna be a yes. So something nice around the corner, at least some break in the clouds. And I hope that resonates for you. I hope that brings you the guidance that you need, and I hope that it supports you in your journey. And a love, light, boundless blessings. And I'll catch you when I catch you, hopefully soon. Please hit like if you like this, that lets me know to make more videos like this. Subscribing lets the algorithm know that you like this type of video, and then you'll get more videos of this type in your stream, and you'll get my videos coming up in your stream. And you can also click on the bottom of your little menu bar where it says subscriptions, and you can see the videos that I put out regularly will show up there. So that's where you can find me. And I'm Cyrena Makana signing off. Okay, thank you. Ciao.